about this event, I would like to recall. I'm not tired of recalling this. Every edition I recall this. And the number of years has just grown with every year we've had this event. In 2011, we launched the Weekend Leader VIT Person of the Year award in this very Chennai campus. I remember my first meeting with Dr. G.V. Selvam. This was in 2010, just about few months after we launched the Weekend Leader. To give you a brief summary about myself, I've been a journalist from around the mid or early 1990s. Soon after my MPhil, I've been in the media, worked in different organizations, and my last job before founding the Weekend Leader was with this renowned investigative magazine called Tehelka, which was in 2004 till 2010. I was with Tehelka as special correspondent covering Tamil Nadu. Then in 2010, I resigned my job to start a media organization which would focus on positive news, which would write about unsung heroes, change makers, people working for environment, achievers and entrepreneurs. Because I felt the mainstream media, which I was part of, was not giving sufficient focus on positive news. They write about all these things, but it's not given prominence. So I thought we should write about that. And it was with this vision and purpose I started the Weekend Leader. So I wanted to get supporters, people who would share my vision. And I came and met Dr. G.V. Selvam. We had a long conversation, and he extended his hand of friendship and support. And to this day, this collaboration and friendship is continuing. VIT is a wonderful organization, and they have a vision too, and that is to create a lot of responsible citizens who have studied in VIT, and they're all doing very well in life. Today, I would like to talk about our hero, the Person of the Year. In the past, we have honored several people. Prominent names like Dr. Bindeshwar Pathak was the founder of Sulabh International, who went on to change the lives of several manual scavengers in the country. He rehabilitated them, provided them jobs, and changed their lives forever. And we have had unsung heroes, like one person from Erode was giving 1 rupee meal. He's still doing it today for attendance of patients in government hospital in Erode. So for the last 15 years, we've been doing this event. And first 4 years, we did this event in VIT Chennai, and then it moved on to VIT Vellore. Last 10 years, we were doing the event in VIT Vellore, and now it's back to Chennai campus. Now, Mr. Sendil Shankar, he is into sustainable business. I don't know how many of you have read about him, because we circulated the story. How many of you have read about him? Have you read about him? Sendil Shankar, okay. He is actually into recycling of PET bottles. And he's making fashionable apparel. From PET bottles, these PET bottles are transformed into fashionable apparel like t-shirts, jackets, stoles, and even blazers. And he joined his father's company. It was his father who started the company, but they were actually recycling PET bottles into plastic flakes. And then he took over the business and transitioned. Now, from PET bottles, they are making yarn, and from yarn, fabric, and from fabric, all these fashionable clothes are being made. Now, the turnover of the company is 80 crore and is based in a small town like Karur. One important information which would inspire you is, he is a former VITN. I think you should stand up, let them see your face. Mr. Sendil, a round of applause, please, for Sendil Shankar, an alumni of VIT Vellore. Today, he is recycling around 1.5 million PET bottles daily, and they're making around 30,000 to 40,000 garments every month. So, what would have otherwise gone into landfills as non-biodegradable waste is being transformed into these lovely apparels which are being worn by not ordinary people but also celebrities. Yes, he is doing his bit for saving the environment. But what excites me about entrepreneurs and entrepreneurship is, yes, these are sustainable businesses which have to be applauded, but every entrepreneur is a job creator. Yes, we need to protect the environment, but above all, I am impressed by entrepreneurs creating jobs for people. Because India is a huge country, there are people without jobs. We need jobs. So they're all creating jobs. Now, the startup founders we have here, Sweet Karam Coffee, co-founder Anand Bharadwaj, R&R Biryani, co-founder Ramya Ravi. She founded it along with her sister Shweta Ravi, and Deepika Tyagarajan. They are all providing jobs for people. It might be 20, 30, 40 today, but it is a small beginning. And I'm sure these are all businesses that are going to scale up and provide more jobs. Because every business starts small, every organization started small. I'll quickly wind up, but before that, I would like to say a word about Dr. G. Vishwanathan VIT brand. So today, VIT brand is grown like a banyan tree. They are everywhere, providing education to thousands of people. But VIT, if you need inspiration, there is inspiration personified sitting in front of you, Dr. G. Vishwanathan. He started Vellore Engineering College in 1984 with just 180 students. And now they have campuses in 4 major cities in the country. So they have grown. And our own chief guest, Mr. Srivatsa Ram, is part of the Wheels India, which is part of a behemoth like TVS Group. And what was TVS Group's beginning? Sir, you started as a humble bus service in 1911. They started as a bus service in 1911. So today they're employing thousands of people. So all these small startups, I wish you all success, and I want you to create employment job opportunities for our vast population. And I also appeal to all the students who are gathered here to turn entrepreneurs. You have to be job creators. Think about it. Today the ecosystem in India is very conducive for startups. It's very conducive. I recently read about someone in Tamil Nadu who's exporting very commonly available handicrafts to foreign countries. So he said he was talking about one product which is commonly available in many shops in Paris Corner in Chennai, which is available for about 15-20 rupees. And he's exporting the same product to US, where it is being sold for $20. Imagine, there are opportunities. There are so many products here. And Mr. Sendil was talking to me, and he was talking about one native special in Karur district. And he's exporting sweets. There are ample opportunities for you to consider. And I wish you all the best. And I'm sure many of you will turn entrepreneurs. And in the second half of the program, you're going to hear the stories of all these entrepreneurs, how they've succeeded, how they built the business, and how they're creating jobs. Wish you all success and wish you all the good things in life. Thank you very much.